What's going on? It's Darren Rose here with 98.7 at the Pure Volume iHeartRadio house, joined by Johnny and Dan. Together, they are Tribes. Gentlemen, thanks for hanging out.
You all right?
Yeah, this is anything daytime at South by is very early, so I appreciate you making the time to come over.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Pretty early for us as well.
Yeah, I saw you guys play last night at Lambert's. I know you had a late night show. What's it like? Is it just tiring as hell doing all these shows back to back to back over
We
a few
love
days?
it. We've had like 4 shows a day. It's been mad.
We're pretty much on tour like all the time anyway. Like, we did about 6 weeks in the UK before we got here a couple of weeks ago. So we're used to it. We get bored if we're not playing.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's the only way to do it, isn't it? Just like
Yeah.
constantly play.
I guess if you don't like playing, you shouldn't be in a band.
Yeah.
As a
Yeah,
musician,
you gotta
right?
love doing it.
Yeah. Now, how did Tribes come to be? How did you guys come together?
Well, me and Jimmy, who plays bass in the band, met when we were about 6 at school, and Dan and Miguel met when they were 11. And about 2.5, 3 years ago, we were in a pub and we were just sort of a bit disillusioned about the local music scene. We wanted to make something a bit heavier, a bit more rock and roll. We like bands like The Clash and The Stones and Zeppelin, and we wanted to make something that we knew that us and our friends could enjoy live in a local sense.
Mm-hmm.
And so we just started like that, and then it just sort of spiraled out of control, and we're
We're
here.
still in control.
Yeah,
hopefully.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, I got to tell you, "We Were Children" is one of my favorite songs right now. I don't BS about that kind of stuff. So I wouldn't say if I didn't mean it. Absolutely love that track. How did that all come about?
What, the song?
Yeah, sorry. How did?
I wrote it at my mum's house actually about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Waiting for a Chinese takeaway, if you want the truth.
How long did it take you to write it?
Took all the best ones take about 20 minutes. So far.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah.
But I think no, it was kind of like we were all going through quite a hard time when this band started. A friend of ours had passed away, and we were all completely skinned. And it was kind of like a reflection on sort of happier times in our lives that would be like our childhoods.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted to get that kind of sense of a bit freer sense into a song.
It has a nostalgic feeling.
Yeah. The nostalgia's like something that runs through the whole first record, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, it's one of our favourite songs to play, and it's definitely, in England, it's one of the highlights of the live set. I mean, people seem to really enjoy it.
Yeah. No, I absolutely dig it. And I got to ask you too about the video.
Yeah.
Where was that? If you haven't seen the video, look it up. Tribes, We Were Children, and set it up for us.
Well, our mate Mickey and I decided we had to have a video for the track. We had no money. So what the cheapest way to do it was to cause a bit of chaos in Camden. So a friend of ours lived up on the flat above the high street there. So we just rocked up and started playing, and the police were trying to close it down, and it was mayhem. But it was really, really good.
So it was all very, and what was, is it a storefront, or what was that rooftop?
Yeah, that's Camden High Street, where we're from, Camden, London, and it's just above it like a shop. Yeah, it sells like crap jeans and fake leather jackets. But yeah, it was wicked.
This guy was moving out the next day of the flat, so we only had that one afternoon to do it. So Dan pulled it together in about 24 hours, and we had about 15 minutes to play
Before they shut you down.
Yeah, yeah.
They were all right about it.
Yeah.
The police.
And how did you get? How many camera shoots was it? Because you had some cameras on the streets, some up on the.
We had anyone we knew who had a camera.
Oh, you
got
told them to
down
bring it.
that day, and everyone it was really, really good fun.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
And did the crowd just form naturally, or?
Yeah.
Well, we put it out on the internet, but we had to take that down because it's illegal in England to cause like a
riot or
public scene or whatever. So we took that down. So word just got around Camden, and when the traffic stopped, that's when it started to get a bit serious for us. So we actually had Big Carl, our mate, who's big, holding the door while the police were banging on it. And
Oh, really?
We ran out the back.
That's great.
It was amazing.
Yeah.